All right, so today we're going to be going over this brand new TORO Recycler Max. This one here just came out. It's a combination between the Super Recycler and the Recycler. It does come with a 5-year warranty. If you register the product, you do get the side discharge shipped from TORO for free. So it's a very nice option if you like to cut some tall grass. It does help you out with that side discharge. You can pick these up at Lowe's. Check out some of the links. They do help us out. Normally what I do, I buy online and use my Lowe's card to get 5% discount. Once it's ready, I go pick it up, hassle free. Now, like I said, it's a 5-year warranty product, and you do have some of the traits from the Super Recycler. You do have 4 wheel ball bearings, and you have a suspension damper for your handle, which makes the handle nice and smooth. Personal pace. You have the Smart Stow, which I love that. 1.8 bushel max capacity for your bag. 0.24 gallon of fuel capacity, which I really like that. Briggs & Stratton 163cc engine with 7.25 max torque. Steel deck, 13 gauge. Single blade, 22 inch with a belt drive. You have 8-inch wheels in the front, 9.65 wheels in the back. And very, very nice lawnmower. I currently own a Super Recycler 60 volt. A regular recycler gas and a 60 volt regular recycler, and I really enjoy pretty much all of them. It has a 4.5 max mile per hour speed. You have between 1 and 4 inches of height adjustment individually, which is a little bit of a pain because you don't have any labels, so you have to look at this primitive manual that pretty much doesn't show you much. But once you get used to it, it's a no-brainer. So if you have any comments or if you have any questions, you know what to do. Don't forget to like and follow. Right, so as far as the height adjustment on the handle, it's very easy. You do have 2 positions. Right now it's on the lower setting. I'm about 5'7", so I kind of like it a little bit closer to my waist. Normally it comes a little bit on the higher, so if you're a little taller, you do have a little bit of play on the handle, so it absorbs some of the imperfections of your lawn. I really like that, so you have less fatigue on your hands, especially if you're doing a lot of cutting. So it does absorb any of that movement. I really enjoy that option. So I'll show you how easy it is to remove the dampers and put them in the lower location. But other than that, this thing feels fantastic. The personal pace, if you never used one before, is very, very comfortable. This is a newer design that they did. It used to be flat, but it used to be a little bit more narrow. So I wish TORO would actually kind of tidy up a little bit on the corners right here. So sometimes when you go and cut close to the fences, you do tend to hit it with this. So it's it's about 1.5 inches wider than the previous design. But other than that, it feels very, very natural. And this one here comes in this beautiful black color, and it just looks amazing. So very powerful. I love the 163 Briggs & Stratton motor. TORO mentions 0 maintenance, but honestly, I rather change the oil every season. I'll use it 1 or twice when I buy right now, and then I'll go ahead and change the oil. And then once a year, it's super easy. 5 minutes, you change the oil, and you're going to have a lawnmower is going to last you many years to come. Another thing that they recommend is not to use ethanol fuel. I've never used ethanol in any of my lawn equipment. They last me a long time. If you use fuel that has ethanol in it, if you're going to store the product, remember to empty it out, because you are going to get some a buildup in the carburetor, and then you're going to have to take it in for service. It does have 5-year warranty, but some of those things are not covered. But we're going to go ahead and try it out, see how it cuts, and see the actual quality of the actual product, see how loud it is, and pros and cons. All right, guys, so putting the bag and removing it is extremely easy. Let me show you how to do it. We're also going to install the side discharge. Extremely easy to use. All you got to do is lift this tab right here, take it out, and line it up with these little tabs right there, and you're good to go. Open your cover, install it like that, put it down, and you're good to go. So this is part of your 3-in-1 system. Here you will be bagging, and this is for your mulching. Very easy to do. So if you mulch, you don't need to add any adapters. All you have to do is play with this lever. These are the handles. As far as your height adjustment, like I said, there is no labels. I wish that TORO would add some labels to it. The wheels are actually very nice, so we'll go over those. This is your damper setup here. So in order to make the changes, like I mentioned, you need to open your handle, and you could easily remove this and change it accordingly to the height that you want. So super easy, and I'll show you how to do that. All right, for the Smart Stow, it's super easy. Release these 2 levers, put the handle down, lock them in, and you stand it up. I usually put my bag in front against the wall, and it takes barely any space. It is a single blade. You have the high lift mulching blade. You do have your belt right here that is, you know, under this little plastic cover. You do have some plastic down here, like this little cover right here, and they replaced the metal one with plastic. You know, like I say, steel deck. This is for the vortex system. It's supposed to give you a little bit more lift. You do have, you know, individual wheels with, you know, bearings. Very, very, very smooth. Okay, I really like that. So this is, you know, basically from the Super Recycler. You do have a little bumper here in the front, so you don't mess up your deck. Very, very nice. All right, so this is the, you know, 0.24 gallon fuel tank. You do have a, you know, easy to remove, about a quarter turn. You have a little holder here for your gas cap. Nice wide opening for your fuel. When you're going to store it in the upright position, you do not want to fill up the gas tank. So normally what I do is I, you know, cut the grass. Even if it's really low on gas, that's how I store it. If you fill it up more than this level, you will have a small leak. So definitely want to keep that in mind when storing the lawnmower on the smart stow position. The filter, super easy to open. You know, you have two little tabs at the bottom and easy to replace. Once a year, I normally replace it along with the spark plug and do the oil change. And they sell kits for it, so I'll put some of the links below if you want to pick them up. You do have the vortex system up front. It's supposed to have a little bit more suction power. You do have the 163cc motor. You know, like I said, the deck is, you know, 13 gauge steel. All right, so let's see how loud the mower runs. All right, so we got about 91.6 decibels max. Really like this on my Super Recycler. It is a game changer. So we're gonna go ahead and unlock your handle here, and you're gonna twist your handle into the down position so you could change the location. With a 1/2 inch, you're gonna loosen it up. Remember to hold the other side, that way it doesn't spin, so you don't damage the bolt. Remove the damper. So you're gonna move it to the upper you know, location. This will bring the handle down some. Okay, so out. So you know, you have this little square right here that lines up with this little square, so the bolt does not spin. You know, once it falls into the location, you're gonna put your little damper back, screw it back in. It is a self-locking nut. All right, it has a stopper basically, and then that's pretty much it. So we're gonna do the same thing to the other side. All right, so this is the other side. So we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing. Hold the head of the bolt and remove the nut. And this should give you a lower handle position. So let's go ahead and do a nice little cut, do a little mulching. This feels amazing. All right, so this is mulching right here. There are a few little stragglers here and there. And here's one. But the lawnmower just feels so good. Smooth, very quiet for gas powered. I haven't cut it in a couple weeks. So far, so good. All right, so let's do a little bit of bagging. All right, so this is some of the clippings. from just a regular cut, just regular bagging, medium to some small. All right, let's go ahead and try the side shoot. Alright, so let's check the size, more or less. The grass from the side shoot. The thing spits it out pretty far, like 5-6 feet. Very, very nice, but you know, it's just in bigger clumps. So it's not really mulched to a smaller degree, like possibly like the super recycler. But if you're gonna be cutting high grass, you know, you definitely gonna need the side shoot. Alright guys, so cut quality, pretty impressed. Very nice. I know my yard's a little humpy here and there, but overall not bad. It's not perfect, but I haven't found a perfect lawnmower yet. There are some clippings coming out of here. I've seen this issue before in the past. They should make this a little bit tighter, you know, seal. Last time I think I did something like this, I think it was actually one of my other lawnmowers. Put a little piece of foam right here to prevent, you know, all these, you know, clippings from going on the deck. This is what I was talking about. This area here being close to, you know, your fence, so you have to kind of weed eat, you know, about a foot or so, or half a foot, so that way you don't have to get so close to the fence, because if not, you're going to be hitting it. So you have to kind of stay probably more than that, I would say about this distance minimum from the fence, that way you don't, you know, hit it with this. Absolutely gorgeous. I thought I wasn't gonna like it as much as the red, but I absolutely love it. So, alright guys, if you have any questions or comments, you know what to do. Don't forget to like and follow, and check out some of the links. They do help out the channel. Thanks for watching.